Hey guys, Lou here, Tiny Mountain Houses. I've got a 30-foot long, 8.5-foot wide, customized Castle Peak. Now, this was built for a customer with some specific desires and components that we did just for her. And I think it turned out fantastic. I want to start out by saying we've added eaves. As you can see, these are 10-inch eaves on the front door side. This house has actually been lowered to provide a higher interior area. It is 14 feet in height for shipping. Once again, 30 feet long, 8.5 feet wide. It has 2 lofts, a flex room, and it's got this one awesome staircase with just immense amount of storage with a black stainless steel cable railing system set up on it. It really looks great. So the other thing is, getting into some basics here as standard on all of our units. This is a 50-year LP siding. These are residential windows. Of course, we use the big ones like we do all the time. We've got a single light entry door with blinds built into it. And it also has a contemporary lock set to get into it. So, I mean, I really think this house turned out beautiful. Hopefully you can see some components in here that might make it happen for you. So with that, I think we're gonna jump inside before I freeze my toes off, and let's talk about what's in there. Come on. Hey, Nick. Oh man. As I stand here, guys, I look at this build and, the first thing that jumps out in front of me is the flex room. Now, I don't know if you can see it from your vantage point right now, but there's dual French doors that go out the back side of this house. And if you can't right now, we're going to catch it as we go forward. So you've got a good sized flex room back there. We've got a little table set up. There's a fireplace in there. A lot of inviting features that really make this livable. As I mentioned, outside is this staircase. So, I'm going to get into more detail with this in a few minutes, but just looking at it, first glance, you see the black stainless steel cable railing, the nice handrail. The staircase itself with the storage, we've got flip-up steps. Not all of them, but most of them are flip-up for storage underneath. Just to give you kind of a quick bird's eye there, that's what we've got. So lots of storage and lots of storage on the side as well. And once again, I'll start getting into those details as we walk toward into the build a little further. I think I want to kind of point out and highlight the kitchen. So if Nick can get, and I'll do a little swivelly dance here, kind of the kitchen itself. Once again, this is a Castle Peak model, very, very common. We've built a lot of these, and everyone's a little bit different, as is this one. But you'll see we've got the quartz countertops, custom backsplash. Now, this buyer decided to go with just the 2-burner cooktop here, electric. They've got a dishwasher in here, the microwave, lots of cabinets, tall cabinets, good size refrigerator, bottom freezer. I think that's over 12 cubic feet. And we've got the standard white cabinetry in here. As you look up at the ceiling, you'll see what we've done there. We've added the tongue and groove pine throughout the entire ceiling. It really warms this up, don't you think? We've got the wood fan blades up there, and then the recessed can lighting throughout. So a good amount of storage in the kitchen. As I bounce back to that, undermount stainless steel sink, spring style commercial faucet with the pot fill as well. Of course, as always, the soft close drawers and doors. In this particular build, what we did for this buyer is we prepped the pantry here for a washer dryer, although she's using it as a pantry for the time being. If she wants to convert it and actually place a single unit RV style washer dryer in here, easy, 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 easy. So in the meantime, lots of storage right here as well. I think right now probably be a good time, don't you, Nick, to talk about the staircase? All right, let's do that. This thing is just, storage is immense. I'm going to start with something real simple, like a spice drawer. So we've done this nice spice drawer, nice and deep, plenty of space in there, and just the right size to put your spices in there. We've added a variety of other storage drawers in here. Pots and pans can go in here. Once again, very specific for this buyer. Another pot and pan. Pretty cool, huh? And look at this! Huh? Dual trash can compost center. Nice. And the very bottom, we've got 3 drawers. So additional storage, really maximizing all of this space. You gotta check this baby out. Huh? Look at that for storage. And these are adjustable shelves too, so you can essentially, make them as tall or short as you want or need. So, but it is just fabulous. I mean, for a tiny house, a word like immense isn't one I've used very often. This is another custom area here. We've set this up for, she's got a rechargeable vacuum that's going to go in here, and we've got an outlet in there for charging it. So once again, another drawer here. But look at that. I mean, unbelievable the amount of space that we were able to get with this staircase. Let's step back here into the flex room, and I'll kind of walk backwards here for a second. And I think I mentioned, I don't know if Nick was able to get it, double outswing French doors, single light, built-in blinds. And those are dual glaze, argon gas filled, low E, so they're super energy efficient. You look at the flex room here. Now, in the standard, our Castle Peak, we build it as a 26 or 28. So we've extended the 28 to 30. And in doing so, what we've done is actually made the flex room bigger, the primary loft bigger. So we've really given a whole lot of space in here, don't you think? So we've got a nice area here set up with a sofa. We got the fireplace sitting there with the heat on. It's pretty cold outside, so that really looks inviting. Over here, we've got a desk that we built in. So really, I mean, all the pieces are here. I mean, office, dining, whether it's a couple or a single, I mean, it can work. It can work. I really, I love this build. I think it turned out beautifully. We've got, as always, our exposed 4x4 pine beams with our tongue and groove flooring and ceiling for your loft above and below, all finished, all poly finished, so it's going to last a long time, and that finish will stay lustrous just like that. So I think it's pretty cool, don't you? We're going to flip around, and I'm going to show you the other end of the house and the lofts here in just a sec. Hey guys, check it out. Pocket door, as typical. Did you notice how the pocket door, the design, it's a shaker style, and it matches the cabinet doors? Huh? It's the little stuff. Anyway, let's take a look at the bathroom here. So here we've got the bathroom. We have added a tub shower combo, as typical for us, a one-piece. Now we've also swapped out what would be a residential flush toilet with a composting toilet. Now this is a separate, and we use a lot of these, and we're really happy with how they perform. Maybe a good fit for you. We've got the 4-door linen cabinet, and I don't know if Nick can see inside, but we've added an outlet in there for this buyer. Soft close again. The quartz cabinets or countertops continue. Nice white top mount sink, and then we've got the white subway tile in here. Bank of drawers, storage underneath the sink, and you got to check this out. Look at the medicine cabinet. Huh? See that? You got 3 storage areas. It's oversized. It's recessed. And I think it's way cool. Hopefully you do too. Notice the amount of lighting in here. All cans, all recessed. And as always, an exterior vented exhaust fan in this bathroom. So, very functional bathroom in my opinion. You got all the stuff in here, lots of space for storage. And counter space, and of course the sink area. So cool stuff. Let's take a look at the primary loft. Let's go up there, Nick. Okay, guys. So primary loft. I think we're almost 13 feet in depth with this loft. I mean, it is a bowling alley up there. It's huge. Now, as you can see, we've added the bookcase, which is also a dresser on the flip side. These are adjustable shelves here. Butcher block countertop. I think it's a nice, clean look, and it provides you a place to show your stuff. In the primary bedroom, you're going to see in a minute the queen bed and the immense size, in my opinion. Wait a minute, I've used immense twice during this video. Anyway, come on, guys, let's check it out. All right, here we are, primary loft, 30-foot castle peak. 3 windows, they all open. Egress, in the event of an emergency, you can get out of here. Of course, the T&G ceiling continues. What we've done in this bedroom is actually provided 2 different switches for the lighting up here. You've got a switch here that controls these 2 sconces, and then we've got another one downstairs and switch up here that control the can lights here. So you've got a 3-way switching ability to turn them on and off either from the main floor or from up here. So lots of flexibility in that respect. Of course, the T&G flooring, as I talked about, we're underneath this loft. We've got a recessed area for closet storage, the dresser space with adjustable shelving as well that Nick's going to get on B-roll. This is a queen bed. A lot of space. I mean, if you wanted a king bed in here, it would fit. It would definitely fit. So nice and comfortable, cozy up here. I just love this space. I mean, I could kick back right now and just, you know, have a nice drink and read a book and relax. It feels that inviting. Hopefully, you know, you can see some of that as well. With that, let's go over and take a look at the secondary loft. Let's check it out. So the secondary loft, now I know I'm next to the primary loft still, I haven't made it over there yet, but Nick and I were just gandering at the other side of the house and just recognizing how big and open this whole area really looks. I mean, because it is open, and I think the fact that having this bookcase, you know, not all the way up, but to the point it is right here. And by the way, the reason we don't close off the lofts is for airflow. So heating and cooling, if we ran these babies all the way up, it would really limit your airflow throughout your tiny house, and you'd have hot and cold spots. So it does minimize the ability for that to happen. But anyway, I just was talking about how open it looked. Doesn't it look really open? Anyway, let's go over there. All right, secondary loft, 30-foot castle peak, custom. Look how open this is. I mean, once again, it really feels inviting to me. And so anyway, we've got a little settee up here. Once again, we've kind of duplicated the windows that you just saw in the primary loft. You know, 2 egress, we got the end wall window, and they all open. So, I mean, this area can be a second bedroom. You know, it can be an office. You know, it could be a spot for your cats. You know, whatever you want to do with it, a library. But it really opens itself up to a multitude of uses. I think that's why this particular model is so attractive to a lot of folks. Anyway, I just want to, you know, give you a shot at this, and hopefully you can see some little things and pieces in here that maybe are a good fit for your tiny house. So I think right now is when I recap and I go downstairs and sit on the sofa and tell you what I told you. Let's go do that. Okay. So this is the part where I say, hey guys, this is all the stuff that I hopefully pointed out to you, and if not, I'm going to point it out right now. I mean, if you haven't noticed already, I really like this house, how it turned out, the choices that this particular buyer made, you know, the customizations that we did. I'm just really excited. I think I'm gushing over it. There are many components to this build that just make it so livable and inviting. So, you know, outside, as we walked up to the front door, of course, all our houses with a 40-year warranty, standing seam metal roof, the 50-year warranty, siding, residential siding, the residential windows, that they call smart glass that allow the warmth of the sun in the wintertime and deflect it in the summertime. The on-demand tankless water heater, I don't think I mentioned, with a 5 gallon per minute output. We've got the ductless heating and cooling system in this house as well. So a lot of good utility components, as well as the fact that it's fully insulated, walls, floor, ceiling, really make this a very livable and comfortable tiny house. I think that, you know, coming inside here, I mean, that staircase, I mean, and the amount of storage that we built into it really, you know, adds a whole nother level of functionality to this particular tiny house. I love the, hopefully you can appreciate it too, the black stainless steel cable railing that we put on the staircase going up to that primary loft. We've got the fact that we've got the bookcase and dresser storage in that area as well, with the butcher block countertop, the closet in the primary loft. The great size of that loft. I mean, geez, I think it's, you know, 13 feet. So I think it works very well to provide a lot of flex space, movability up there to make it work. The fact that we raised this house to 14 feet, giving even that much more space up in that loft. I think we're about 52 inches in usable height at the highest point up there. So it really does make a difference. You're not going to be able to stand up there, but you can sure, you know, navigate a lot easier than you would if it were lower. The fact that we've got a second loft in here, you know, whether it's office space, reading room, whatever you want to make it, it does give you that flexibility to use it for whatever you want. Lots of cabinets. We've done the large fridge in here, the undermount stainless steel sink with the springy dingy faucet with the pot filler, the quartz countertops, the custom tile backsplash. You know, the fact that I'm sitting, you know, in the flex area here. We've added these beautiful double outswing French doors with the built-in blinds. I mean, it really just exudes comfort to me. The ceilings with the pine T&G, the ceilings in the loft area or in the flex area here, pine T&G. The tops or the floor of the lofts, the pine T&G, all finished. They're all polyurethane finished. So you don't have to do anything with them other than clean the dust off them for many, many years to come. So this is really one of my favorite builds. And hopefully, you know, and I say this a lot, guys, and I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I do seriously put out to you, you know, if anything here, you know, that we've done with this build seems like it could be a good fit for you and your tiny house. I mean, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to talk to you. You know, we want to make sure that you're happy, and we want to make sure that what we build for you will last you a long time. So, you know, saying that, you know, I want to say thanks to TMH, the crew, Nick, for doing his videography, if I said that right, to making this all happen, and to you for checking us out. Appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Thanks, guys. Once again, you know how to get a hold of us. If you have any questions, we would relish hearing from you. Thanks again, Lou and the team, Tiny Mountain Houses.